Hey, I'm Dr. Joffrey. In this video, we will be discussing how much vitamin D do you need? Well, some of the leading organizations like NIH, Harvard, they recommend between 400 to 800 international units per day. 400 to 800 international units per day. And by the way, those recommendations were based upon studies that were based upon how much do you need to help prevent osteoporosis. There are other organizations, such as the Cleveland Clinic, which they've improved. They recommend 2,000 units per day. Now, let me set this up. Vitamin D is measured in international units. Follow me on this one. Follow me. Vitamin D is measured in international units. When we measure it in the blood, it's measured in nanograms per liter. Nanograms per liter. A normal level in the blood is considered 40 to 60 nanograms per liter. Again, 40 to 60 nanograms per liter. Let's just say that once you convert that to international units, that equals about 800 to 900 international units. In other words, in order for you to achieve the recommended blood levels, you need about 800 to 900 international units. But did you hear what I said earlier? The recommendation from different studies and older studies is 400 to 800 international units. Then let's add to this, as relates to vitamin D supplementation. When you take the medicine, only about 60 to 80% of it is absorbed. 60 to 80% of it is absorbed. Let me land my plane. The argument, the point that I'm making is that we need about 10,000 units per day. Again, we need about 10,000 units per day. Even by taking 10,000 units per day, that roughly gives us about 6,000 to 8,000 international units in our blood. We are barely making the minimum. And since COVID, the recommendations have actually been on the higher end of normal, meaning above 40 to 60. If you're taking 400 to 800 units, you are woefully not taking enough. Let me add a few other points. So we already talked about 60 to 80% of it is absorbed. What if you add in there that you have some kind of inflammation? Oh, the absorption is not as good. What if you add in there that you're a little overweight? Oh, the absorption is not good. What if you add in there that you have insulin resistance, or you've got gallbladder disease? Then your absorption is not as good. And so you will be functioning at at a vitamin D deficiency. You'll be suffering from a vitamin D deficiency. The recommendation is to take 10,000 international units per day. And even with that, that just puts you at the normal range. Being a practicing emergency medicine physician, one of the facilities where I work, we can order vitamin D levels. And what we have found is that regularly, the vitamin D level is deficient. Even those who are on supplementation, but those who are on supplementation are taking that 400 to 600 units. For your health, for your mental health, for your heart health, for your bone health, I highly recommend that you discuss with your doctor taking 10,000 units of vitamin D per day. If you found this video helpful, be sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, but most importantly, I need you to do something kind for someone today. Hey, if you're worried about vitamin D toxicity, watch my next video where we will be discussing vitamin D toxicity.